Watch out, thing. Get out of the way. Yeah. How you making, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Pelican Bone Outdoors. Today, if you haven't noticed by that little intro thing we had going on, today is about Mystery Tackle Box. This video is not sponsored by Mystery Tackle Box, and I am not affiliated with them in any way. But if you're not familiar with Mystery Tackle Box or anything like this, it's like one of those monthly subscription services where you give them money, and every month they'll send you this nifty little box. And inside is a bunch of lures for whatever type of fishing you pick. You bass fishing, ice fishing, pan fishing, and in our case, inshore saltwater fishing. And you give them so much money, they send you a box every month as long as you want. There's no contract or anything like that. You cancel anytime, that sort of thing. And they give you different lures, stuff you might not have tried otherwise, and just get kind of random things. And since I like to promote trying out new things here on this channel, I thought this would be a great opportunity to give it a shot. So now there's a lot of different subscription services. I'm gonna try this one out I signed up for 3 months. If you pay 3 months in advance or a year in advance, they knock the price down a little bit. This is the Pro Box, which normally costs 30 bucks if you just do 1 month at a time, but it'll decrease from there. And they promise that this box here will be a $40 value. So supposedly you're getting $10 more than you actually paid for the box worth the lures, but we're gonna check that out. But the main reason I want to try this is I'd like to work for one of these, work with one of these companies one day, and I'm not sure which one, but that's what I'm trying to figure out because I love the idea. I love trying out new lures that I normally wouldn't try because, you know, we're a creature of habit. I usually stick to just 1, 2, 3 lures and that's it. But I want to give it a shot. So there's lots of videos out there with people doing this. Most of them are already affiliated with one, so you know, you got a little suspect, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know myself. Yeah, I don't want to let you guys know because I don't want y'all getting scammed or otherwise. So anyway, let's dig into this box. If you're still around after that long and boring intro, let's get down to it. Before we dig down too deep in this box, if we're meeting for the first time, my name's Vinny, and this channel is all about the great outdoors, mostly centered around hunting and fishing. We got some how-tos. We're gonna have a lot more of these. We test out some things, and then a whole lot of just outdoor vlogs for pure entertainment. So if you like that sort of thing, make sure you hit that subscribe button and check everything on out. But yeah, let's get down to it. First thing you notice, I've already opened this box, by the way, just to check everything out and see what the prices were so that I can give you all the best information possible. So when you open this beautiful box, first thing you notice is this top kind of opens up like this. You got a tape measure, and then it says catch and win. So it's kind of like a little competition type thing. You catch a fish, you measure it out on here, you take a picture, you submit it, and I guess you can win stuff. So first thing, when you get down into it, you get these couple pieces of paper, which everybody loves. But right here is the card. It says what's inside. Well, this just gives you a list of the different lures you have in there and the prices on them. Like, it's got the prices of what these things normally cost, or at least what they say they cost, because I mean, Carl's Bait and Tackle is basically who puts this on there, so it's probably what Carl's would charge if you went to shopcarls.com and check that out. So, all right, well, we're gonna start with the bottom. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. You got a little paper in here called the Devil. You open it up, and it's well, it's pretty nifty, I must say. Gives you a lot of tips and tricks from looks like the lures that you get in here. You got a jerk bait, a underspin, Texas rig. Gives you different tips and tricks on how to use those things. I'm gonna have to check that out later on, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so we're going to start with the least interesting one on here. We just get down into it to the cheapest one, and it is the Best Saltwater TDE 2X Sprout hooks, which looks like it's these. Not really sure what I'm going to use these for, or if I'm going to use them at all. Not something I would typically use, but according to this thing here, it's only $1.99, so that's the cheapest thing on there. Not too bad. And by the way, I looked these up, pull out my little notes right here, to see what they charge online. I actually couldn't find these particular hooks online, but I mean, it's $2. You get 5 hooks. So, you know, I figured they say it's $2. We're gonna take their word for that one. What do we have next? We have this here Eagle Claw laser sharp snook inlet rig. Well, being that I am in Louisiana, we ain't got no snook. But I can still see using this, maybe heading on down the Grand Isle, put me a little cracked crab on the end and catching one of them monster black drums on this. I mean, it's a pretty hefty hook, pretty hefty leader, so probably use that. According to what's inside, it's $2.19. which, since I found this on Amazon to be $2.50, sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Moving on, next we have the ZMan Curltails. This I will probably use. We got here, looking here, is these little gold flake grubs, which love gold when I'm fishing in the inshore saltwater. Their plastic is very stretchy, so these things will last a pretty good while. The Curltails, according to this thing here, is $4.49. When I looked it up on Amazon, $4.49 exactly. Well, they're not lying about that one now, are they? Ooh, it does have kind of a scent to it. Anyway, fish will bite onto this thing, it'll stretch instead of just tearing, and last you a pretty good while, so I will probably most definitely be using those golden grubs right there. Well, might be using those on this next item we have right here, the Mustad Underspin Shad. It's just a little underspin jig head right there. Got that little green color with a nice eyeball on it. Got that silver underspin. I can probably connect them two right there and have a deadly combination for them redfish. So the Mustad hook is, according to Carl's, is $4.99. Well, I looked it up on Amazon, and on Amazon I can only find it for $13. I can't imagine this thing costing $13 anywhere, so I don't know what's going on with that. But I did find a Bass Pro brand that was very similar to this thing, and that came out to be $4.79. So $4.79, $4.99. It's close enough, so that's probably about what this thing costs. So again, not bad. No tremendous lies just yet. Moving on to, well, I know I'm gonna like this one because I have one in a different color, but I do kind of like this color, and it is the Bomber. But donk-a-donk. This here in the red and white color, kind of a little translucent in there. It's got a nice little rattle to it, so definitely gonna be throwing this thing probably first thing in the morning whenever I go out. Now, according to Carl's, this Bomber Badonkadonk costs $6.99. It's not bad. So I looked it up on Amazon. It's anywhere from $6.99, which is exactly what Carl says, to $11. So don't pay $11. You'll be able to find it for $6.99. But there you go, Bombers Badonkadonk. Next up, we have the Yozuri Crystal 3D Shrimp. Now, I must say, probably would have never, I don't think I've ever seen this or come across it, but I probably might have passed it up. But now that I got this thing, definitely gonna be giving this thing a try. Love the color. It is a jerkbait shrimp. Got a little bit of rattle to it. It's got like a, I don't know, it's got some kind of metallic thing right down in the middle. When the sun hits it, it looks pretty good. And it's got that green tint on top, which is actually a glow. So this would be great for fishing trout underneath the lights at a pier or a dock or something like that in the saltwater. So really excited about giving that a try. According to Carl's, or according to Mystery Tackle Box, this thing costs $9.99. That would be $10. So I looked it up on Amazon. $9.99 on Amazon. $10. Not lying there either. Can't wait to try this. And last but not least, we have what they call the Weston Magic Minnow by Weston Magic Minnow. And this right here, can't go wrong with a swim bait when you're fishing for them big red. It looks like it's weedless. Love to fish swim baits weedless when I'm hunting for them reds on those flats or in them grassy areas and them shallow ponds and so on and so forth. And according to Mystery Tackle Box, this is also $9.99, which I looked up and I can only find on eBay. Couldn't find it anywhere else. Oh no, I could find, nope, excuse me, time out, reverse. So I did find some on eBay which cost $9.39, this says $9.99, so it was a little bit less on eBay or whatnot, but you have to pay for shipping, so it's ended up becoming more than $9.99. I'm pretty sure this is a European company, because I did find it in Europe available, but you'd have to ship it here, which probably costs more than the daggum lower cost itself, you know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, it's a pretty good deal. And last but not least, the reason I bought this box, it comes with a sticker. Oh, I love stickers. So anyway, there you have it. When we add all this up according to Carl's, or I keep saying Carl's, it's actually Mystery Tackle Box, but it's owned by Carl. You know what I'm saying. It comes out to be $40.63 according to this card. Now, only calculating the cheapest prices that I could find, and assuming that first one that we couldn't find the price is correct on here, it comes out to be $40.14. So only slightly, just a few cents cheaper than what this card says. So They said it was worth $40. Must admit, they were telling the truth. So I think out of all these lures, as I said, the one I can't wait to try the most is going to be this little shrimp right here. But I mean, overall, I am very much satisfied. The only thing I really can't see me using much of these hooks, but I'll pretty much guarantee I'll leave these in my tackle box. I'll come across a situation where I'll pop these bad boys on, we'll give them a dangle, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, all in all, I am pretty much satisfied with all these lures. I'm probably gonna put them to good use, which reminds me, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell, because on my next trip out in the boat, we're putting these to the test. I am only gonna be fishing with these lures, and I'm gonna try and see how many of these I can actually catch a fish on. In that one trip. So but man, I am, like I said, I am really satisfied. Seems to be legit. But we got 2 more boxes coming next month and the following month, and we're gonna see if they're consistent with their products and not giving you, a bunch of the same things over and over again, because what's the point in that? I already do that myself, you know what I'm saying? But anyway guys, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you got some value out of this and this helps you out and you like the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit subscribe. And before you go, if you want to see a video that YouTube would think is just right for you, you can click this one, or you can check out all my other fishing videos if you click on this playlist right here. You can go now.